I've got a bone to pick with you, various citizens of the internet. When I ask how many ghosts visited Scrooge that night, what do you say? If you say 4, congrats, you were paying attention. But if you said 3, then I am sorry, but you have failed this pop quiz and will now have to serve your penance by wandering purgatory, just like Jacob Marley. Fret not, various citizens of the internet, for I shall educate you on the importance of Jacob Marley and the Charles Dickens novella, A Christmas Carol. Let's begin. Jacob Marley was the first ghost to visit Scrooge and serves as the warning for his coming night. He is depicted as having a seemingly infinite amount of chains tying him down. Forced to wander the earth for his miserly acts in life, he has been sentenced to purgatory since the day of his death 7 years ago. You see, Jacob Marley and Ebenezer Scrooge were business partners in life. They had a comparable style of greed that had a callous disregard for anyone but themselves. If Scrooge does not change his ways by the end of the 3 visits, then Scrooge ends up in purgatory, just like Jacob Marley, chained down by his sins in life and incapable of helping the poor and poverty-stricken innocents of the world. Scrooge is incapable of accepting that he's really as bad as he is without this comparison in the beginning to the only man that Scrooge ever really truly respected. Friends seems a bit far, but they certainly had a respect for one another. Knowing that, I think it's even more poetic that Marley bothers to help at all. Dickens mentions that Scrooge didn't even show up to Marley's funeral because he had a business arrangement. Even so, Marley basically contacts the 3 ghosts to help save his acquaintance before it's too late for him. Marley doesn't directly get anything out of this deal other than the safety of his acquaintance's soul. Jacob Marley is the true homie. Oh, and if you answer with anything other than 3 or 4, then you owe it to yourself to check out A Christmas Carol. Even if you don't read it, there's a bunch of great movie adaptations you can really check out. A personal favorite is whatever the name of the one is that has Jim Carrey doing the mocap for Scrooge. It's really interesting because the actual facial structure is similar to Uncanny Valley, but because Jim Carrey has such a cartoony mannerism, has so many cartoony mannerisms, it sort of regresses it to feeling cartoony again, like backwards from Uncanny Valley, in my opinion. It's very interesting. Anyways, have a good night.